Let's start with this TI-89. We'll click F3 for calculus, and then click 1 for differentiation. A D with an open parenthesis should appear on the bottom bar. We're going to take the first derivative of 3x squared minus 6x plus 7 at x equals 3. To do this, we first need to type in our function. Next, we need to put a comma, and then list the variable that we are differentiating with respect to, in this case, x. Next, place another comma, and then input the power of the derivative you will take. For the first derivative, we will put 1. For the second derivative, you would put 2, and so on. Next, close the parentheses, and input a vertical line, which means take the function at. We will take the function at x equals 3. So basically this is saying, take the first derivative of 3x squared minus 2x plus 7 with respect to x at x equals 3. When we hit enter, we receive an answer of 12. Things to note are that replacing all of the variables with another variable will still work, such as z. However, replacing only the variable you're differentiating with respect to will always give a 0, because 3z squared minus 6z plus 7 is not changing with respect to y. Another thing to note is, you can take the second or third derivative by changing the last number in the parentheses. The second derivative of this function is 6. Let's go to the TI-84. Firstly, we will need to go to the y equals screen, and then input our function, 3x squared minus 6x plus 7. Then hit second and then mode to quit, and then go to the math screen. The 8th option down is the derivative function. Then go to the variables abbreviated var screen. Click the right arrow to access the y variables, and then click 1 to see the functions. y1 is the equation we inputted earlier, namely 3x squared minus 6x plus 7. We can put y1 here. Next, place a comma, and then list the variable you're differentiating with respect to, or in this case, x. Place another comma, and then list the x value you are going to take the derivative at. In this case, we will put 3. Close the parentheses and then click enter for 12. Another way of doing this on the TI-84 is to go to the graph. Right now I have the window set to x minimum at -20, x maximum at +20, y minimum at -20, and y maximum at 20. We can click second and then trace for the calculus, and then click 6 for dy dx. We can either tap the right arrow until we hit 3, or simply just type 3 and click enter. This shows that the derivative is 12. If the function is something such as y equals 1/3 x, the derivative will clearly be 1/3. But when you try to take the derivative at a number such as 2, the last two digits may not be in sync. In this case, they are. When the last two digits are not equal in a repeating decimal or fraction, discard them and work with the first 6 digits. I hope this presentation helped you learn how to use your calculator to find the derivative of a function at a point. Thank you for listening to my presentation.